Welcome to West Virginia Wesleyan's Channel 22 News. I'm Nora Carroll.
And I'm Haley Lane.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. Today, campus news. We only have a few more weeks until reading day and this semester's finals. So, to help us out with some tips and tricks, we have Zeke Williams interviewing Professor Lexi DeKoning on how students can prepare for exams.
This is Zeke Williams reporting for Channel 22 News. Today I'm going to be interviewing Professor Alexis DeKoning on her advice and tips for studying for upcoming exams.
When I was in undergraduate in college in South Africa, my degree was mostly in English literature and theatre, so most of the studying I had to do was to prepare me to write like essay responses for exams. So a lot of what I would do is mind mapping, and I would color code everything, because for me, if I have some sort of like visual stimulus, like all my notes were color coded, and that would make it much easier for me during the exam to recall what I had written. So literally going through, making like a rough mind map, then going back and doing it again in pen by hand, really helped me to like encode the information in my brain. So that was really helpful. So for instance, in like my third and fourth year exams, I had to recall from memory whole quotes or whole passages from novels or poems or theorists. And so just honestly writing things out by hand and that kind of repetition was really good. Another thing my friends and I used to do was a night or two before the exam, we would all study separately, but then we would get together and we would kind of teach each other about specific aspects of the novel or the book or the theory or the play or whatever it was that we were studying at the time. And so teaching other people is actually a really, really good form of learning.
This is Zeke Williams, Channel 22 News, signing off.
Thank you, Nora. Next up, a student highlight. I interviewed the outstanding Katie Kittle, a senior this year at Wesleyan, as well as talked about her experiences on campus.
I'm Haley Lane, and today I'm sitting down with senior Katie Kittle for this week's student highlight. We'll be learning more about her experiences here at Wesleyan and ways she's been involved on campus.
My name is Katie Kittle. I'm a senior majoring in biology and English. On campus, I'm a part of Zeta Tau Alpha. We lead Tri Beta and Prism. I think that being part of on-campus organizations has been really helpful for like developing leadership skills, but also getting me out of my own shell. I think I would say just to put yourself out there. Take that chance on an organization or an event. You never know how it might end, and you might find some people that you'll want to spend the rest of your life with.
Thank you, Haley. Now wrapping up our stories for this week, we have an interview with a member of our volleyball team who have been having a pretty good season so far. We wanted to see exactly what the thoughts were going on inside their head.
This is Nora Carroll reporting for Channel 22 News.
This season has actually been really great. This is one of the best starts that we've had in a really long time. Out of the 3 years that I've been here, this has been by far the most hardworking group of girls that we've had. This season, we've had a lot of milestones, one of them being our senior libero, Alexis Molschler, hitting her 1,000 digs early on in this season. Another exciting thing for the seniors is we had our first victories against West Virginia State, the University of Charleston, and Reeling Jesuit. This is also the first year that we've stayed in West Virginia for all 3 of our preseason tournaments and probably had one of the best records coming out of preseason with only 3 losses. The one thing that I'm looking the most forward to is obviously the MEC championships. Last year we got a little taste of being the last seed at the MEC tournament, and this year we look forward to not only being a large presence there, but hopefully winning conference, because we were regionally ranked recently and we want to continue to pursue that in hopes to get into the NCAA tournament.
This week in Buchanan, we can expect to see temperatures from the low 30s to mid 60s, as well as rain from Friday all the way through the weekend, with a small chance of seeing the first snowfall on Monday. So please bundle up for the week to come.
Events that will be happening tonight. The West Virginia Dance Company will be performing in the PAC at 7:30 with free admission. But if that's not your speed, there's also a trivia night at the Cat's Claw starting at 7 p.m. Thank you for tuning in to Channel 22 News. I'm Nora Carroll.
And I'm Haley Lane. Have a great week, Bobcats. We'll see you next time.